So I'm Steph Ramsden. I'm the Director of Acquisition, Sales and Partnerships at Housing 21. We've worked really closely with community partners and also the people who are going to live in the scheme. They've been with us from the start and really helped us make sure that this scheme met all of their needs from a wider community perspective.
Rupali Court is a deceptively simple looking scheme, but it's a very complicated elements to it. The first ethnically diverse co-housing scheme for older people on low incomes, or that is affordable. I don't think anyone's done that before.
It's different because it's the first of its kind that we've done. It's taken the co-housing model and it's made it work for the local community. So we've identified a community, we've engaged with that community, we've designed the scheme with that community in mind. And it's not just about that, it's about bringing a disused site back into use within an urban area. So it's a very regenerative site as much as it is about bringing the community together. It means that the land has been used for community housing.
So we're really interested in this co-housing scheme because we're working with our colleagues at HACT to measure the impact of the scheme on the communities in this area and also on the residents.
Coming back today was exciting because we've obviously gone through the blood, sweat and tears that have gone into the project. So seeing it in all its glory and seeing its people using it and celebrating its opening is something that we can all be very proud of.
Rupali Court will offer a really fantastic facility for all of the community, not just people who live here. It'll offer secure housing and independent living for residents who move in, but it will also provide some much needed community space in an area where we've seen a reduction over recent years in community facilities and space.
It's a very different scheme than what I've been used to, where organisations just develop a scheme and then people come into it afterwards. In this case, people have been involved at the very start to design the scheme and to make sure it's part of the local environment. I really like the way that the scheme is not shut off from the rest of the community. It's very airy, it's very light, you can see the road, you can see people walking past, and it's very much rooted in the community, and that's really important for me. It's not set aside from the rest of the area.
It has a common house where we will offer community events and spaces for people to come together and live together and enjoy some of those opportunities that the community can provide.
It's a very urban area. It's a very kind of disused site that had been out of use for a very long time. In terms of pure construction, when we bought the site, it still had the foundations of the original tower blocks.
We designed the flats to be category 3, which is kind of wheelchair accessible, but without having all of the elements in it, but they're adaptable to that. We've kind of created a route around the building, so it's like a circular route. So if you, that is really good for dementia in terms of if you do get lost, you end up where you pretty much started off.
The highlight for me is seeing the residents growing in confidence and also seeing them gel as a team. They've really developed in their choices and coming to the scheme last week, there was a financial inclusion session on, seeing the residents working together and discussing what they are excited about when they move into the scheme.
The other thing we wanted was everything to look within to the courtyard. We've got the link bridge, we've got the deck access with the arches and the mesh infill panels. So far, I think my favourite bit is kind of dealing with the residents and seeing them smile. They're so happy, the ones that we have met. You know, you can see that they're very excited to be in their new homes and how spacious it is, how kind of, we're actually looking forward to living together. So that's really kind of, and that was always the idea with this scheme.